that came out here, people from different organizations, different political perspectives came here. Some that don't even get along came to, I guess, pay tribute to me. 35 years in this business as an activist, and also my birthday. Was not taking my age. However, this thing is not all about me. This is about manifestation of me. This is about bringing folks that have been a part of the movement in my group. These people who I recognize today are people who've just been a part of my own development. And I appreciate those who come out, not just in celebration, also in participation. And to hopefully, when the wand is passed to the next person, I'll still be around. I'll still do the things I need to do. We got a lot of stuff coming up for 2018. We got to put whoever the new governor, we got to put that person to test. And we got to put also those issues, those concerns, those things that we've been pushing years back, we got to make sure to move forward. We can't let Trump be our excuse. We can't let the Republican Party be our excuse. We got to have to now move forward on addressing issues that are very pertinent to our community. So I'm appreciative, very appreciative.
What's the latest venture? What's the latest case that you're working on?
The latest thing that's happening now in Elizabeth, a Union County Sheriff officer manhandled a young woman at her own workplace, threw her to the ground, kneed her in the back, arrested her, and told her that she trespassed in her own job that she works at. There's a lot to that case. We have a rally on Wednesday at 3:30 in front of the One Stop building, which is on Elizabeth Avenue in Elizabeth, New Jersey. So that's what's happening. And look, this is what's happening.
Go ahead. Please, a lot of it. What y'all want to say? You're happy to be in
here? I want to say kisses. Oh, this is a video.
Because this right here.
Oh, it's a video. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We out here.
Salaam for advocating on behalf of the victim families. We love you and keep up the good work. We will forever support you. We love you, baby. Love you. Happy birthday.
That's what they tell us, but the freedom ain't free. Be free, be free. That's what they tell us, but the freedom ain't free.
Is that a personal plug? You said he was going to get some shine.
That's what they tell us, but the freedom ain't free.
Keep up the good work. Can you check out pictures?
Check me out. Remember, the strong survive. Ain't no time of shame work when we see a time we can for the land of the free. A day serve and protect and be directed to me. Can't speculate your efforts for the sake of the seas. And young kings waiting for us just to grab the keys and set them free. Be free, y'all. Be free, y'all. That's what they tell us, but the freedom ain't free. By any means, y'all. That's what they tell us, but the freedom ain't free.
I done had to hear this my whole life.
That's what they tell us, but the freedom ain't free.
That's what they tell us, but the freedom
ain't free. Facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for your time and attention. I appreciate the love and feedback. I go by the name of Cowhn. Again, that's my boyfriend Castle. You can follow me on everything: iTunes, Spotify, Google, YouTube, SoundCloud, DatPiff, Facebook, Instagram, everything. Cowhn, SHOTKOBANG. That song is on iTunes and everything right now. If you want to get it, if you want to stream it for free, it's on my mixtape I just recently released last week. It's entitled Crowns. Check that out, man. The link is in my bio, and it's pure hip hop substance. No mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? It's real right now. Like everybody's. I hear a bunch of nothingness right now, and that's not what we living in. You know what I'm saying? It's not reflecting the time. So, I appreciate everybody for y'all time and attention. Again, thank you.
How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling real good? All right, look, I got somebody super special I want to bring up. She's been rocking with the tour from the beginning. She got the craziest, most dopest, beautiful voice I heard in a long time. Very strong, very dope, very bright sister. Her name is Goddess Day. Can we get a round of applause for Goddess Day? Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
What's up, baby?
Steady, are y'all ready? What's going on, y'all? Happy birthday, Salaam. Cool, fresh air. Feel the melody that's in the air. Oh, yeah. I'm about to take a look around. However do you need me? Hey. However do you want it? Hey. Bring it on down. However do you want me? I don't know. Clapping up and having a good time tonight. All right. Now this one is another positive joint. Just going along the lines of Shot Cobain and the Jersey Empowerment Tour. We want to keep empowerment uplifted and keep doing things good, you know? All right. So I hope you take heed to what I'm doing right here.
Let's go, Goddess. Let's
Original
go,
one?
Goddess.
All right.
Goddess Day.
Can you play that, please? Tell a little bit, please. A little different, y'all. Do that, do that, da. Do that, da, da. Check it. I'ma let my mind speak and tell you how I feel. Cause everything around me gives me cold chills. I don't know, nor do I understand why things are happening. It's time to take a stand. See, I know the truth, cause God is so real. He shows part of him that he wants us to see. So I gotta move, I got to take a stand. Cause if I don't, then it will take over my land. Y'all understand me, right? The government side lies. So how do you find the truth? Got to look inside just to know what's real. You don't put up a fight. You gotta move 'cause you dying to see. It ain't easy now. Easy now, no. Earthquakes happening, riots raging, storms are clouding. I know you are loud and in
Hey yo, what's up? I gotta move. You know police is on a cruise. Them stick up boys, they out there giving tattoos. See, they just lick and move. Bad boys to the puzzle. And I am the real Van McCoy of the hustle. Them cold winters, I'm trying to relocate to the tropics. My DNA's decaying to a modern day prophet. So all summer, me and Dave been knocking off product on rainy days. We were hydroplane, no stop, and it wasn't easy. Trying to stick a claim in this biz, and we gon' blow rumors. But it is what it is, the storm's raging. So I keep my back to the wind gusts. Over easy, but on the sunny days it ain't been much.
show your true face now. The time is not then, but it's now. Hey, see, I know the true God I found. Yeah, don't you wait, don't you wait, don't you wait, don't you wait. I know you are alive and in God. I'm telling you it's a lie. You're gonna sit there and watch. I don't think the right thing to do. What I'm telling you, just stand up and do something to take a stand. Just stand up,
I think we got it fixed. How we looking over there? Oh, you don't want to start that yet. Like, so, this is a little different crowd that I'm used to for doing this, but Salaam asked me to come out, and this guy, you know, did kind of wild. You know, so we got to do things a little different. Everything got to be a little bigger. You know, everything we got to do got to be a little more upgraded this year, because almost 2018, so we got to end the year right, so everything got to be chubby, right? Yeah. So, you know, when I say Salaam, I need all y'all to say chubby. Salaam? Chubby. Salaam? Chubby. Oh, y'all gonna work with me, huh? Y'all crazy, right? So, you know, we move a little different, so when you say everything gotta be chubby, you gotta follow along, because we, you know, the old school in here, right? So when I say Salaam, y'all say chubby. Salaam. So y'all should be able to follow along with the song. So if I say when that thing hug the block, it gotta be chubby. Oh, y'all scared now. Y'all scared now. Nah, I ain't gonna do it like that. When that thing hug the block, it gotta be chubby. Make some noise. Let it go. Yeah. They scared. You can let it go, DJ. Where's Salaam at, man? He want to hear. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Hey. Well, when I did hug the block, it gotta be. I found the rocks, it gotta be. When I roll up, hold up, it gotta be. I don't want no slim mans, it gotta be. When I did hug the block, it gotta be. I found the rocks, it gotta be. When I roll up, hold up, it gotta be. I don't want no slim mans, it gotta be. In high definition, I speak a language for the viewer. In the chain of command, I set the angles like a jeweler. My spit game slick without the patches of fiction. I'm ridiculous, this kid's vernacular's insane. Step in the gas is the tarantula. Switch lines, but go slow at the crossroad and I'll switch trains. I approach these MCs with several weapons. Put dots in between what they rap like weather dresses. I'm really in shape, make way for the rapper boy. One brick of bass and turn the stated to a trapezoid. And if I can't be a rapper boy, it's shine bright. I turn out to lights like a clapper boy. My hooks got trickier, my mic got crispier. Every time I recite the light through my trachea, somebody got to die. I ain't talking physical, too many fits taking up my space like the lyrical. That thing off the block, it gotta be. Hop out the rocks, it gotta be. When I roll up, hold up, it gotta be. I don't want no slim mans, it gotta be. The wrist chubby, the kicks chubby, the latest devices ain't on my wrist be chubby, my shit chubby, my spit chubby, the bass snare and the kick and the whip be chubby. Look, cats talk whips and chains when they butterize. I done seen them hot batter, everything butterize. My rhyme flows crazy, the non-off safety. I don't want you to catch me, Kung Fu Gacy. Fofo special, cockpit jet view, big brother, whoever flow I'm put next to. I don't need a chest full of weed to be successful. You ain't gotta come off trees to be a vegetable. Got a couple labels reaching, I ain't gonna say we eating. To that chest blind my eyes like a laser treatment. Wrist lit up, relax, fit, get up. Holding whoever opposing, I fold them like a sit up. Opposed, I'm supposed to ring, pin no Novocaine. Going square in there where it's supposed to end. Spit hell's fire, these bars are Elvira. And all black, I create that Elvira. When the thing hugs the block, it gotta be chubby. Hop out the rocks, it gotta be. When I roll up, hold up, it gotta be. I don't want no slim mans, it gotta be. The wrist chubby, the kicks chubby, the latest devices ain't on my hips be chubby. My chick chubby, my spit chubby, the bass snare, the kick and the whip be chubby. I'm going on the spot, 4 doors on a drop. Got hip hop lock like 1 door with a slot. My flow is vicious for those that listen. A glow fills the whole studio when I'm spitting. I take things personal, there is no rehearsal, so the first one to go after me is the first to go. I'm sad with it, hanging out of convertibles is only at the top, and I will not catch vertigo. I will not fail, I'm everywhere that the word to go. Raising the scale in case I have to get surgical. The kid is a monster, I live like a mobster. Don't eat, but don't send me a vodka, and you know the name. Letting off the right wing, your vocal range. Find me running through the search engine like a oil change. Ain't no man alike, shake all parasites. Push my buttons and I will drop it on your land inside. I get bread, the infrared, looking like the camera light. The thin threads, the pin them heads like candlelights. With my flow, position communication, I'm so efficient, plus the wave stays on the same page as the listener to the thing. Hug the block, it gotta be. Hop out the rocks, it gotta be. When I roll up, hold up, it gotta be. I don't want no slim names, it gotta be. The wrist, chubby, the kicks, chubby. The latest devices ain't on my hips, beat chubby. My chick, chubby, my spit, chubby. The bass man, the kick in the whip, beat chubby. Hey, I want to thank y'all. We the Big Jersey Tour. You can find us hashtag Big Jersey. You know, hashtag everything chubby, but you definitely find us at hashtag Dear Jersey. Y'all get involved. Y'all all have organizations here. Involve us in what y'all do. Let us be the voice for y'all. Let us come out. Let us speak. Let us bridge the gaps for y'all. It's hashtag Dear Jersey. www.dearjersey.com. Y'all are important people. We want to help.
Talk so big. They put. And on behalf of the National Youth Council Incorporated, it is my pleasure, because this brother, we have been doing some work. We got a lot more work we're doing. As a matter of fact, this summer we are doing something that's never been done. Just for 1 second. This summer we're doing something that's never been done. This summer we're doing something that's never been done in the state of New Jersey. It's something similar to the Million Man March. It's called the Massive Youth March. We're going to have it on the State House steps. It's going to happen in August. We're planning for August. This brother right here is going to be bringing artists, local artists from around the state. I'll be bringing in national, local leaders here to talk about issues specifically for you. So you're going to hear a lot more about Massive Youth Movement. A Massive Youth March is going to be sometime in August, and this brother is going to be one of my key people that's going to be heading and leading it. On behalf of the
yeah, Salaam. You know, this the big brother. You know, sometimes I'll be doing the work that I do, and he give me a call right when I'm down. He's like, "God, keep going, brother. It's all about you." And then I go on Facebook and I see him, and sometimes he be with a lot of people, and sometimes you see Salaam alone. You know, and when you look at it and you got a call, sometimes you got to stand alone to get things done. But then I can't say it's all about me. I got my peoples who go wherever I go with me, and the artists, we come together to create this type of environment and these type of events and this type of change. So it's not just me, it's like-minded people like me. And you know, we share this together. I share this with them. And where you see me, you see them. That light you see is us. That's Dear Jersey. You can find it. Hashtag Dear Jersey. And I'm proud and I'm honored to work with Salaam. Every time he calls, I know it's a blessing on the other line. You know? And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Maybe we can get something special. Can we get a special one for all day? From the Dear Jersey.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Salaam. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Bring it on down, y'all. Say happy
Love y'all, man. And it's girl style. Try to get a t-shirt down here. Whatever. Hey, wait a minute. I gotta bring DJ. Come here, please. Now this is from my home slice Eastwick, New Jersey. This young man has done it all in basketball. But he's one individual who now went from basketball to serving youth. I believe, if not, he should be. Elizabeth is one of the only cities that have an office on youth. That's one thing I say about the good mayor. I know why he didn't show up today, but I'm not going to say why, because that may get into a controversy. Come here, DJ. And besides, he worked for this. But Donald Johnson, let me tell you something. Yeah, hey, DJ. Donald Johnson is, I don't know what your position is, but we got the SOAR program. We run a whole bunch of the office with you head. He should be like the director of all that. But we're gonna work on that. But DJ, you know, I know his family, and what I want to say to you is, his grandfather, Arthur Johnson, was a big time, no playing, real live activist in the 60s. My mother worked with Arthur Johnson, and they wreaked havoc across Elizabeth and the state. You know, he died, which we believe he was murdered by people who was definitely against activists, because this is in the 60s. There's no play, there's no fun and game stuff. But Arthur Johnson was somebody I've been reading up a lot about him, and I wish I had met him. My mom is a female activist, so I never really, you know, had the glimpse of later on the male activist. His grandfather is somebody I wish I had met back in the day. But DJ Donald Johnson is a professional ball player, all that good stuff. He's now the supervisor of the Office of Youth in the city of Elizabeth. Give him a round of applause. We work with a lot of our young people. And I want to recognize him now, not just to like, because still you're a kid, you're a youngster like this boy next to you, and I got a lot of work to do. So I'm just going to give you, that's why you get, where's that? The gold, notice that the younger ones, like Rudolph, they got the gold ribbon. They didn't get the United States flag. No, because they're still young, right? Councilwoman? They're still young, they still got a whole lot of dues to pay. They got to get some of these swords, right? They got some of these cool swords and these knocks, and they got to start walking right this side of our tongue. I got a bandage on my knee, all that, don't sleep, 6 o'clock in the morning. When you get that, that's when you get the United States flag. So you youngsters that's under 40, what do you call it? Millennium, what do you call it? Millennium, I can't even say millennium, whatever there's some old crazy name they call these. I call y'all Martians, you new young folks, y'all like Martians. But anyway, I want on behalf of the United Youth Council, we'd like to present with you a medal of honor for your good work. And DJ, please keep it up. Don't stop. Even when you don't get a paycheck, keep it up. You know, because what you're doing is very, I could call him any nickel and dime and he'll come out. And this is a good brother, and you know what you gotta do. Give me the mic. Okay. He knows all over. He knows Roselle, I call it Tri-City, Roselle, Linda, Roselle. Okay.
Thank you, Salaam. Thank you for having me here today. I came last year, it was really nice. We got the most amazing, plentiful birthdays throughout the entire year like everybody else. Yes, I'm the supervisor for the Office of Youth Services. I've been doing it for 5 years. I've been part-time with the Office of Youth since I was 19. I just turned 38 in May. 19 years. I graduated from Elizabeth High. I went to college at Franklin Pierce University, got my degree in marketing, minor in computer science. Came back home, worked out, traveled the world with the Armed Globetrotters for about 6 years. Speak 5 different languages, and I've been in 7 different countries. So with that being said, I grew up in one of the toughest part of the city in Elizabeth. Grew up downtown, started in the Pioneer Homes, and lived in Midtown for about 10, 12 years. Came back and started working with the youth, and my goal every day is to make sure they survive. We teaching them how to get into school, teaching them how to get a job. We doing all the little things that everybody's not doing for our kids in this city. And I love what I do, and it's definitely not for the paycheck. I'll let you know that right now. It's just for the love. And like one of my mentees is here as well. She watched, and she grew up, and now she's 21, and she went through the entire program as well. Tatiana Cunningham. Just love what we do. Giving back. Salaam is a great guy. I know him since he knew I was born, matter of fact.
That's right.
And my mother's a very, very close friend, and I love what he do for the city and throughout the entire state and the country for that much. And happy birthday, big guy. All right, thanks.
He was done.
These kids,
You got to clap it up.
Definitely gotta get that show. One
All right, real quick, touch on state thing right here. You know, this is fun time, and y'all know I probably got more of my popularity from doing the social justice work opposed to doing the other youth stuff. Tatiana Cunningham just recently, on October 18th, worked for the urban, was a trainee for the Urban League, Union County Urban League. She worked at One Stop, which is in Elizabeth Avenue. She walked in there one day recently, and as she was warned or searched by the police, by sheriff officers, not the police, sheriff officer, Union County Sheriff officer, not once, not twice, but 3 times. There was words exchanged. The sheriff officer grabbed her, threw her down face first on the ground, twisted her arm, kneed her in the back, you know, and charged her with trespassing at her own job and interfering with the administration of the law. I reached out to the sheriff officer, who's now running for state senator, and I asked him to drop all those charges. So next Wednesday at 3:30, 4 o'clock, we will be in front of the One Stop building. For those of y'all don't know, if you can't make it past it out, we'll be there making noise, whatever, and doing what I need to do. This girl is a Union County College student. DJ just said, Donald Johnson just said that she's one of his mentees, meaning that she came through his program, the SOAR program and all the other youth programs. So this is a good kid, 20 years old. So, I said I wasn't going to take the call when she called me, but Roberta was...
I am 21 years old.
All right. My birthday is Saturday, so I am going to come. I'm going to party Saturday. What you call millennium, millennium? I can't stand them. They get the little, you know, they get these little
young
Twitters in my mouth, you know. But anyway, this is my kid. So you mess with one of my people, then you're gonna get what I gotta do. All right. So I already got a call from the county people already telling me, what are you gonna do? Well, you'll see next week. Thank you.
We'll be there.
All right. So that's what I did. Did we recognize everybody? Anybody need to recognize? Shut up. Oh, by the way, this is my family. Here go my brother. I'm gonna put you on the spotlight. This is my brother Jamal right there, to the right, the guy in the gray hair, that is. There go my niece, Smart Mouth, right there. And next to her is my son, mother, baby mama, and son, and that's his mother. So son's mother. Can you talk about and my nephew right there. I can't see that far away. But the other brother. Right there. Oh, Ahmed, right there, this guy, Ahmed, that took over half of my center space with all this little workout equipment and stuff like that. I've been calling the city to throw them out, but you know, and who else? Is something? All right, so little Poppy Roland right there, boxer, he's always sitting around in somebody's face. And who else? Cookie, come here, Cookie. Robin, I don't know what they call you now. Come here. Let me tell you something. One of my first real jobs, probably only one on record, I worked for the Urban League with Union County. I started as I was an intern. I was a student intern, like DJ was at the city. And then they hired me as the public relations specialist. And they paid me a little bit dollars. You know, at that time I was just having my kid. I needed that money. So it was good. But Robin was, who was your secretary? Something. She was secretary, whatever. Me and Robin was the bomb. We took lunch together and what have you. And they always complained, so what? I got to recognize people. So Urban League, I appreciate it. This is, when I think of Robin done so much for people. When people was homeless, she went out her way to make sure that they got housing. When people lost their home, this is what Robin did. This is Cookie, we call her Cookie. So I love her, and I love her for whatever I can do. You're my girl, you're my people. And wait a minute, one more. Come here, before my kids. Hold up, step back. Come here, sweetie. Latonia, this is one of my kids. Yes. I feel so old. But this is one of my kids from back in the day, and I appreciate her. I think, what did we do? Tell me.
When I was in high school, Salaam had a program for Mother of the Year in 1986. He picked me for Mother of the Year, and I was in the newspaper and everything, and since then, every event he had, I have been in with him. That's dope. It's awesome. And now today, my son is 31, and I'm still hanging in there with him.
So that means you're officially old head like me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But young.
So that's the deal. Now, real quick, in 3 minutes or less, I got
The other phone.
Who?
This brother right here and get this in.
Oh, I know. He's gonna be. Don't worry. He's my little surprise piece. So, one. Let me just say this real quick, and you can't go long, but let me just say this.
Go as long as I need.
I ain't gonna go as long as you need. Right. I'm gonna go watch the Jet game. We still winning? Alright, so real quick, what's going to happen? What's the score? I'm the chairman of the National United Youth Council Incorporated. I'm watching football. And I've been 35 years doing the social justice. I can break a rule, at least. Anyway, so I want my son with here over there. So I'm going to be stepping down as chairman of the National United Youth Council Incorporated on January, somewhere around January. And my son's going to take over officially in February. So what's going to happen is, so whatever he decides, however, that doesn't mean I'm going to step away and whatever. I know Reverend Sharpton said, you didn't start yourself, you can't stop yourself. Well, I'm going to stop this part of it. And I'm a freelance a little bit. I've been asked to help organize some stuff in Atlanta, Georgia, also in North Carolina. I also got a call from London, England. I don't like to fly. They want me to come out to London, England to help organize a youth group in London, England. I don't know. I don't know. But one thing for sure, come here. So, the president of the NRCP, the branch is now your godfather, so he's going to be teaching them the ropes down there, how to be on time and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, but he can just, but anyway, don't worry about that. So I want to give you this medal, like everybody else, the what do you call it? I cannot, millennial, whatever, I don't care.
Eminem.
The Eminem, I like that better. And you'll get that, but also comes with that responsibility. Now, we incorporate in 5 states, including Washington, D.C. There's organizations and groups that is affiliated. Larry, come here. Where's Alonzo at? Larry was my vice president, one of my first vice presidents when we started this organization back in the 80s, Larry Mays. And so we're going to indoctrinate you right now. Where's Alonzo? Alonzo was actually, okay, he left. So, whatever. So, what we're going to do right now is we're going to rub your head. You got to jump 3 times. But now, you're going to advise this young man before you take on the lead.
Stay strong.
That's right, we don't need that. So I'm going to turn it over to him in about 45 days, maybe 65 days. That's what's up. He's going to be yours. We're going to have a new governor in 2018. So, depends on how he leads. So I'm just going to follow whatever. I'll freelance or whatever.
You never worry.
I know you're going to probably say, I'm going to win this or what? I know you're going to say, shut up. I know you're going to be telling me about that. But anyway. I'm one.
There you go, peace and power, people. I wanted the DJ to play something first before I got into what I wanted to get into. 1 second.